Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today we are diving deep into Ideogram. Now this is an AI image generator that has a few, well, let's call them game-changing tricks up its sleeve that you are definitely going to want to see. Okay, let's kick things off with a problem that, look, I know has frustrated so many of us, right? You spend all this time crafting the absolute perfect prompt. You hit generate, the image pops up, and it looks awesome. Except for one thing, the text. It's just a total mess of jumbled, misspelled garbage. It's the classic AI image generator headache. And this right here is precisely where Ideogram just completely blows the competition out of the water. Instead of that jumbled mess we were just talking about, you get clean, perfectly spelled text. And it's not just slapped on there, it's stylistically integrated right into the image. Honestly, this one feature, it's a total game changer.
So here's the plan for today's explainer. First, we're going to cover the basics. Then we'll get our hands dirty and create your first image. After that, we'll dive into its really unique styling features, check out the powerful Canvas editor, and then wrap things up by seeing how it actually stacks up against the big names out there.
All right, first up, what exactly is Ideogram? What makes it tick? Well, at its core, it's an AI tool that was really built from the ground up with one main goal in mind: to create images that are not just visually impressive, but also make sense.
But here's the thing, Ideogram is more than just a generator. It's actually a whole community platform. You can share what you make, you can get inspired by what other people are doing. It's pretty cool. And you've got control too. You can set your creations to public or private. And of course the big one, its standout feature, as we already saw, is that it can render text with just incredible accuracy.
Okay, enough talk. Let's actually get hands-on and make our first image. You're about to see just how easy it is to get started.
Okay, before you even type a single word, there's something you have to know about. It's called Magic Prompt. Seriously, think of this as Ideogram's secret weapon. You can give it a super simple idea, and it automatically beefs it up with all these rich artistic details. We're talking specific lighting, cool camera angles, different textures. It just gives you a way more sophisticated result. You can turn it on or off, but trust me, for getting amazing results fast, it's a must-use. And right there on the main screen, you've got some other key controls. You can switch between different AI models, like the latest version 3.0. You can set basically any aspect ratio you can think of. And you can pick your render speed. But here's the really cool part. It costs the exact same amount, just 1 credit, to generate your images, no matter if you choose the fastest mode or the highest quality one. That's pretty awesome.
All right, now this is where things get really interesting. This is where we go from just, generating images to actually directing them. Ideogram gives you this whole suite of tools to get really precise control over the final look and feel. Now you've got to check this out. It's a super unique feature called the style code. So imagine you're scrolling through the community feed and you see an image with a style you just absolutely love. Well, you can just grab its unique 8-digit code, paste that right into your own prompt, and bam, the AI applies that exact same vibe to your creation. It is absolutely brilliant for keeping a consistent look across a whole bunch of different projects. And it doesn't stop there. You've got even more layers of control. You can pick from preset styles, things like cinematic or 3D render. You can define a very specific color palette. You can even use something called a seed number to perfectly replicate a result you liked before. It's kind of like a unique ID for that one generation. And this is so important, you can use a negative prompt to tell the AI exactly what you don't want to see. Super useful.
So Ideogram doesn't just stop once the image is generated. Oh no. It has this fantastic built-in editor called the Canvas, and this thing really transforms it from just a simple image tool into a genuinely powerful creative suite.
The absolute star of the show in the Canvas is a feature called Magic Fill, and let me tell you, it is so powerful. You can literally select any part of your image, write a new prompt for just that tiny little area, and the AI will regenerate only that selection. The rest of the image stays exactly the same. So, you want to change the text on a sign or add a totally new object into the scene? It's that easy. I mean, this just opens up a huge range of possibilities, especially for professional work. You can whip up product mockups and just instantly remove the background. You can design logos, t-shirts for print on demand. You could even generate entire concepts for websites or mobile apps. And if you're a pro user, there's even a batch creation feature to really help automate your workflow. So, okay, with all of these cool features, the big question is, how does Ideogram actually stack up against the competition? Well, let's find out. Let's put it to the test. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use this exact same, pretty detailed prompt in both Ideogram and another one of the big players, ChatGPT with DALL-E. And we're going to see who can make a better website mockup.
Wow. Okay, the results, they really speak for themselves. ChatGPT's attempt, it's got spelling errors, it's missing key things like a header and a footer. It's not great. But then, look at what Ideogram came up with. It's a sleek, fully formed design concept that actually looks like a real website. I mean, the difference in quality is just night and day.
Okay, so what about another dedicated image tool like Leonardo AI? Now, don't get me wrong, Leonardo is fantastic. It's a huge, comprehensive hub with tons of features. But its pricing is, well, it's a pretty complex token-based system where your costs can really start to add up. Ideogram, on the other hand, is just laser-focused on doing one thing exceptionally well: generating images. And its super simple pricing model makes it way more cost-effective for that specific job. And that brings us to what might be Ideogram's single most powerful advantage, and it can pretty much be summed up in just one number: $4.
Yep, you heard that right. For just $4, you can buy a credit pack that lets you generate up to 300 high-quality images. The value proposition here it's just staggering. You simply will not find that kind of volume and that level of quality for that price anywhere else on the market. Not right now.
So, let's wrap this up. What are the key things to remember? Ideogram really shines in 3 specific areas. First, its ability to generate text is the best in the business, period. Second, that canvas editor with Magic Fill gives you a level of creative control that is just so rare. And third, the value is simply unmatched. It is the most affordable way to create high-quality images at a large scale.
And all of this really just leaves us with one final thought. You know, when tools that are this powerful become this easy to use and this affordable, well, it completely changes the game for creators everywhere. All those old barriers to entry, they're just disappearing. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to create next?